Hello there. Welcome to the Sewing Parlor. My name is Jacqueline and today I have a pattern haul for you guys. It's mostly simplicity and a little bit of Butterick. So if that interests you, stay tuned. So every video I like to share what I'm sipping on. Today I made a smoothie, and this is kind of like a sunrise smoothie. It has orange, banana, pineapple, and vanilla yogurt in it. With every smoothie I make, I always add flaxseed, and I typically add spinach, but with the ingredients in this one, I didn't want to do the spinach today. Even though you don't really taste it, I just wanted to keep that nice fruity sunrise color. So go ahead and grab a snack or something to sip on and enjoy the video. A few things I want to talk about today, just kind of briefly what I'm working on at the moment. I am making a dress for my daughter, and the pattern I'm using is New Look 6611, and I'm making her the kitty cat pockets, but she wanted the longer sleeves, so I'm basically doing view A with B pockets. And I'll show you what I have so far. I'm not completely done. I still have to add the sleeves and hem the bottom. But those are my handy dandy embroidery work. It suggests you do appliques. I didn't have any, and I actually enjoy doing embroidery by hand. But the funny thing is, I have a whole collection of brand new embroidery floss that I got for my birthday last year, and total mom brain didn't think to use any, so I just used regular sewing thread to stitch on the fabric for the eyes and the heart nose, and as well as the whiskers and mouth. So it probably would have gone faster if I had used embroidery floss, since you can, add multiple skeins of thread. But that's what I have so far. I am simultaneously working on a dress for the project Dress-A-Girl, and this has been made popular, from my understanding, from Mari. Mari is collecting the dresses for the project Dress-A-Girl. I'll leave a link down below just explaining all about the project and the charity of what all it entails, but there are some rules to go by as far as sewing up the dress, and I had looked at those after I had completed the back. Well, I haven't completed it totally, but I guess you're not supposed to have button closures, and I had already did the elastic, so I'll just take that out and maybe do some a different closure. But I kind of did a little bit of batch sewing with each of the dresses. For this one, I just did the heart pockets because I thought that was just lovely. Anyways, that is what I've been working on lately. Also, on I believe it was my spring sewing plans video, I had asked you guys what pattern I should use for this blue, kind of see it, it's kind of in the middle of the stack there, that blue Swiss dot fabric, and I had you guys choose between the Butterick for view A or the McCall's view C here, and the McCall's won out like by 10 votes. I think this one got 3 or 4. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew up view C, and that was McCall's 8202. So that'll be a project I'll be getting on pretty soon. Okay, I have a big stack of patterns, so I don't know how long this video is going to be, so I do hope you can grab something to relax with. But let's start off with the Butterick, and then we'll end with the simplicity. So first up, I have Butterick 4685, and I actually enjoy all views from this pattern. I want to call it a pirate shirt. I mean, especially with that tie hanging, it's like a pirate sash even. So anyways, I do like all 4 views. I do enjoy the elastic right under the bust for view D. So if I get around to this one, that will probably be the first one that I start out with. But this is a pullover top, has sleeve and neckline variations. A, B, and D views have lace trim. C has a ruffled neckline, which I also really enjoy that one too. I think that would be really pretty, and you could add just, that can be its own lace trim, or you can add lace to that. Fabrics you can use is lightweight broadcloth, lightweight linen, and cotton knits. So I just thought this would be a nice, light, and breathable shirt to wear during the summer. Next I have Butterick 6655, and this one is a fitted dress with or without the sash, and has a lapped zipper, mock button front, so that'll be nice. I don't have to do buttonholes. And it does have body darts, top stitching detail, which is one of my favorite things, and length and sleeve variations. So the view I love the best is view A, because it is the shortest length. There's two lengths, one without the sleeves, with the sleeves, and then the short one with the sleeves, which is view A. And I love that. That caught my eye because the illustration has the houndstooth print on it, and my girl Gwen Stefani loves the houndstooth, especially with the red. They even got her red shoes. So that is the view that I would most likely sew up. I just like that the buttons are a little bit bigger than your typical 5/8 of an inch button. You could really do something fun with that, and the fact that it's faux buttons, even better. And I just like the fact that the buttons are a little bit off center. I think that gives it quite a bit of interest, so I thought that was pretty cute. Fabrics used for this, you can do cotton blends, linen, rayon, crepe, lightweight, and lightweight denim. I would definitely get something close to the houndstooth as far as the design for the fabric I would use. Anyways, I thought this was a pretty classy design. The next two that I have are fairly similar. I was debating whether to get one or the other, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this one, Butterick 6722, this one has multiple tiers, and the buttons only go up to the waist. On this one, the buttons go all the way up, and it does feature one tier, but I do like the multiple tiers here, so I might combine the two. They both kind of have the same sleeve details, with the cap sleeve, but with an extra band to kind of, extend the sleeve a little bit. I do really enjoy the fact that the buttons go all the way up, and it has a V, a severe V neckline. I think it gives it a little bit more interest than just the boat neckline. I don't particularly think I look great in boat necklines, so I think I would definitely do the top of Butterick 6758, and then I would do the tiers from Butterick 6722. They both feature the elastic waistband. Like I said, the only difference is one has buttons all the way up, one is a different neckline, but they both feature the same sleeve details. So for these, let's see, they do offer different fabric choices. So 6758 here offers cotton blends, linen, crepe, and challis. 6722, this one is gauze, challis, cotton blends, crepes, and silks. So this one you can do a little bit more with as far as fabric choices. I thought these would be nice to kind of Frankenstein together. Okay, next is 6761. This one has two different necklines, but they both feature a slit up the side. View A features pockets, and view B offers a keyhole design in the bodice. I especially like view A, although gotta have pockets, so I'm probably gonna add the pockets to view A. As I was showing my husband these patterns, he's like, oh, I don't like that keyhole. He didn't know it was called a keyhole, but he's like, I don't like that top. And I was like, well, I do, so that's what I got it for. Anyways, that's the view that I would do. And this is for fabric choices, you have cotton blends, gingham, linen, broadcloth, and then this one actually does have a lining. Those are the line drawings on the back. View A, back, view B, back. So the last Butterick pattern that I got is B5583. I mean, look at all that you get in this pattern. This is just crazy. But you get the little sleeper suits, you get the little they're called sleep and plays, I think. You could have them with the elastic bottoms, which I personally don't care for. I like the zip up ones, and then the booty, or the the ones where they could fit their legs through. It comes with the shirt, a diaper cover. Let's see, where's the diaper cover? Oh, there, my finger's covering it. Those are the diaper covers. It doesn't come with bloomers, so I guess the diaper cover is the closest thing to pants on this one, besides the full sleep and play. It does come with a pattern for mittens, booties, a hat, and the blankets. Anyways, I thought that was pretty good, and of course I'll need that coming up soon, even though I have plenty that I've gotten from the store, but I just thought it'd be nice to at least have one that I made myself. So again, that was Butterick's 5583. So I did end up getting one Vogue. This was during a Butterick and Vogue sale. When was this? I think this was the first week of March. I'm not really sure. But it was when Butterick and Vogue, because they always tend to go on sale at the same time. Anyways, this one is Vogue's 9299. And this one I've actually been looking for quite some time. I overall like the design, but the sleeves, because of how dramatic the sleeves were, I was a little intimidated by like how dramatic they are. So I looked up on Instagram, and the people that have actually made this pattern in different views, they don't look as crazy big as what the illustrations show. Those looks definitely sold me on getting this pattern. And I looked a couple times at my local Joann's, and they didn't have it. They didn't even have like the card that features the number on it. So when I was getting all the butters, I was like, okay, I'll just check one more time. And sure enough, it was like kind of in between different patterns, not having the card, just random. And I was so lucky that it actually came in my size range. So I had to snatch it up then. I do like views D and B, although I'd probably do one tier of ruffle instead of the two. And let's see, I do like view F, because that can just look like an oversized shirt with a little bit of sleeve interest. I do enjoy the look of the belt. It kind of looks like an obi belt from a kimono. And of course, anytime I can cinch in the waist, that's a plus for me. And that's definitely something I will look forward to being able to do here in a couple months. So anyways, I really do like the dress versions on this pattern. And if the sleeves end up being like too big or something, I'll just take out some excess if it's too dramatic for my taste. So fabrics for this one is linen, eyelet, cotton shirting, rayon challis. It's described as a loose fitting top loose fitting tops and have sleeve and length variations. View A has a ribbon on the sleeve. I always gravitate towards shirt dresses that have just a little bit of something different or special to them. So with the OB style belt and the sleeve variations, I thought that was a really awesome pattern. All right, on to the simplicities. So I did get a couple of the older patterns, ones that have been around for quite some time, and then I got a couple of the absolute brand new patterns that just came out like, what, 4 days ago? Anyways, let's start off with Simplicity's 8292. This one would be really nice to wear to a wedding or some sort of special occasion. I'm really sad that my sister is getting married pretty much a week or within 2 weeks of my due date, so I won't be able to attend her wedding in Kansas. This would have been something I definitely would have worn. This does have 17 pieces. Sorry, the information on the back is in the form of landscape, so sorry, I'll have to turn it a little bit. But this one, 5 different views. That one's very, very pretty. I think what also drew me to this was that amazing color that the model is wearing. I do like the maxi version, especially with the sleeves, because it's similar to what I'm wearing today. But I like how it can be kind of has multiple panels, kind of like a go-day dress. Or it still has multiple panels, or it can be more of a pencil style. So the fabrics that this one calls for, sorry again, chambray, charmeuse, cotton lawn, crepe, crepe de chine, double georgette, silky types, and voile. It does ask for one 22-inch invisible zipper, and this size range is 6 to 14. Anyways, this one is definitely more fitted. It has princess seams in the bodice, and it kind of is tighter around the natural waistline, and then either goes into the pencil style or it flows out. But this one definitely have to get the right fit for. I do also like the fact that it comes in Mrs. and Miss Petite dresses. And being 5'1", I'm looking forward to how this will turn out. Next simplicity is 8875. This one also has 5 different views. The one I like best is, as far as sleeve variations, I do like what the model is wearing, and that would be view B. However, I particularly I don't like the T-length look on me. I would definitely shorten it to around where view D is, but I do like how the ruffle at the bottom is kind of goes up to a V. You can see it better on the illustrations, but I do like how that's different there. And again, I would just bring that up to where it would be right around my knee length. So this one does call for charmeuse, cotton lawn, crepe de chine, and silky types and voile. You can do a different contrast for view C. It does call for one 22-inch invisible zipper. And then for views, let's see, view A and B, you do have the option to make the center front seam an opening and add buttons. So yes, view B calls for 11 half-inch buttons. I always like to see the illustrations on the inside just because they're bigger and you can see the details much better. So again, there's 4 different sleeve variations, and again, I do like view B's sleeve. So it has a band at the shoulder with buttons there, and I think you pinch a couple of pleats there along with the usual gather at the shoulder. This one has kind of a lace overlay. This one is just a full butterfly sleeve, and this one is more of the bishop sleeve. And again, this is Simplicity's 8875. I'm super excited about this next one. This is the, I want to say ever so popular because I've seen a lot of people have made this. Most recently, I've seen Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs make this, and she made this in a very awesome print. I do have fabric set aside for this jacket that I've had for a while. Of course, when I bought the fabric, I didn't know exactly what pattern I was going to use, but I figured this one would be a good one. I'm not completely set on the, here, I'll just show you. So the fabric I have in mind for this one, I bought from Fabric Mart Fabrics, of course. And this one is a rifle green 100% cotton ripstop jacket weight woven. I do enjoy what the model's wearing, and she is wearing view A. I like it because it has the snap pockets and the hood. The other difference is this one has just kind of a standard cuff, and then these have the elasticated cuffs down here for views C and D. This one I was also thinking it could be a really nice raincoat. The fabric I have is not, raincoat material. If I do like the version with the cotton woven, I can make this one again using more suitable fabric for the rain. It does call for cotton types, gabardine, lightweight denim, linen types, twill, lightweight wool types, and then for view C, you can make it in an organza. So again, this is 8843. So the next two I got are still part of the older Simplicity patterns, but I saw this a while ago and I thought that would be really cute for my 4-year-old. This is Simplicity's 8428, and I just love the way that they actually styled the model with the scarf and the boots and the sling messenger bag. That is just so adorable. I do like the version that she is wearing, although view A, and the model's wearing view B, but view A, you could actually see that it does have some ruffle details, and that is also super cute. View C is shortened, so I'm not sure how short that would actually be, but that one does not offer the pocket option. And so I would definitely either do views A or B. It does call for flannel, fleece, lightweight denim, micro suede, ripstop nylon, sweatshirt fleece, lightweight tweed, and wool type. So you have quite a bit of variety when it comes to what fabric choice you're going to use. Again, let's see. View B doesn't offer a hood, but view A does, so I don't know. I'll ask my daughter which version she wants. But I personally would want to make the one with the hood, just so she can have that option in case it's really cold. So for children's sizes, they usually go by numbers, but for this one, it just says small to large. So looking at the back, let's see. So for the small, the chest is 40 inches around. My 4-year-old is pretty petite, so that's probably the size that I would be cutting out. I'll just have to double check her measurements and see where she lines up. Okay, so this is part of the latest line of the Spring Simplicity patterns. This one is Simplicity's 9547. And this one didn't really catch my eye at first until I saw the sleeves on view C, the double layers, and then it extends to the elasticated cuff. But also what really is awesome about this one has the buttons down the center back for all of the views. So I thought that was different enough to be able to add to my collection. All 4 views have the gathered neckline. All the necklines are the same, they just have sleeve dip variations and length variations. So view A is short, and then the rest of the views are longer. They do have a longer dip in the back. Fabrics used for this one is challis, crepe, voile, cotton blends, and double georgette. Of course, you'll need buttons. So view A is 5 buttons and views B and C are 6 buttons. So just an extra button for that little bit of extra, where am I going? Extra length. Again, that's part of the new line, and this is 9547. And the last few are kid related. Go figure, I'm about to have my 3rd girl. Anyways, this I needed. I don't actually need it because I have, because I do have nursing tops already, but I was like, I never see maternity stuff from a pattern company. I think out of all my patterns, which I have over 100, I have one maternity pattern and it's like nothing thrilling. So that one I didn't even want to bother to make because it wasn't anything, you know, outside the box. But this one, just because it's a nursing top, I thought I had to have it. So, you know, if they come out with more maternity wear or nursing tops, please thrill us. So anyways, I had to get it. This comes with 2 sleeve variations for the same bodice type. It does gather at the bottom with an elasticated waist. I don't want to accentuate that area after having the baby, so I would probably leave that off. Just do a regular hem. But it does come with pants and shorts. So it does want stretch knits only, such as bamboo knits, interlock, and jersey. Of course, for the tops and also the waist for the pants and shorts, you're going to need elastic. And, oh, for the blanket, it calls for medium rickrack. So going old school with that. Anyways, I do also like how it has that opening because it's very discreet. You would not even know it would be a nursing top unless you're doing exactly what the model's doing. So, but this is definitely something I would wear more around the house as opposed to going out. But in case, you know, someone rings the doorbell or I need to make a quick school run, then I won't feel like I'm a complete slob, I guess. Okay, second to last, I have 9560. Again, this is part of their new line, and this is a kid's pattern. This one comes in sizes 3 to 6. So I do like how it's either a dress or it is in separates, but it is, you can do the gathered, it says gathered, but it kind of looks like shirring to me. At least that's the fabric that the for model A is wearing. I just thought that whole look was darling, and my daughter is obsessed with wearing dresses, but especially skirts. So I figured this will be an easy pattern to make a bunch of skirts for her for. Perfect for spring and summer. And the fabrics it calls for is calico, cotton blends, gingham, poplin, eyelet, and seersucker. So both the dress and the top calls for a zipper, 12 inches children's zipper. Oh, I'm sorry, 9 inches for the view B and 12 inches for view A. And of course it does call for quite a bit of elastic. View B is 3/8 wide elastic. So 2 1/8 yards of elastic for view B, which is the shirt. And then for the dress, 2 3/8 yards for the dress. So quite a bit of elastic, but I mean, that's what gives it its look. So again, I thought that was super cute, and that is 9560. And last but certainly not least, I got 2 of the same design, but it actually came in different sizes. And if the other ones come in different sizes, I'll put them down at the bottom. but this is Simplicity's 9558. And here, I'll just look at one. Oh, I actually have two more. This one and another one. Hold on. Anyways, this one is a pantsuit, spaghetti strap, kind of a spaghetti strap jumpsuit. You can do the pants, you can do kind of the mid-length or mid-leg shorts, and then also the dress. The dress features ties at the shoulder, but both the front and back views have the crisscross bodice, and for the dress it does offer pockets. This one also calls for buttons. You can see there's buttons at the very top where the straps are, again at the waist, and the dress also features buttons at the waist as well. I do see the difference in the illustrations with what the little girl models are wearing. They do have the cuff of the bottoms kind of scrunched up or rolled up, which is what I would probably do, especially with grown girls. You know, you can, if they're short, just roll up the cuffs, and then they can grow into the rest. So fabrics calls for batiks, chambray, chino, cotton blends, gingham, lightweight denim, linen blends, pique, sateen, seersucker, and stretch wovens, and it also calls for a pinwheel cord. So the dress only calls for 4 buttons, but if you're gonna do the pantsuit or the shorter pantsuit, it calls for 6. So the difference in sizes is 1/2 to 3, which I'll need 2 of those patterns out of. And then the other one is 4 to 8, which my daughter's typically size, as far as patterns goes, she's kind of a 3, teetering on 4. She's a 14 regular retail clothes, but and that's why I needed 2 size patterns. Again, this is 9558. Okay, last one is 9299. This one I got specifically for the diaper bag. When I had my first daughter, I registered for a diaper bag. It was made out of kind of a canvas, and then it had leather, but it was just overall just way too heavy all on its own. So and I've been needing a new like regular day purse anyway, so I figured this would be nice just to have as a kind of a regular purse / diaper bag. Of course, I love that it has pockets for a bottle. I do like the longer strap to fit over the shoulder. I will probably add an even longer strap because I really like, what's more convenient for me is a crossbody style bag. So I would not only do the regular straps, but I would do a longer strap extending from one side of the bag to the opposite side. That way I can use it as kind of a messenger crossbody style as well. And of course, it's always convenient to have a cart cover up just to help keep the little germs away. So the cart cover up also asks for a buckle and strap adjuster just to help keep the child inside the cart until in case they get old enough to, be able to stand up, which is always so nice when they want to do that. Anyways, I thought that was super exciting just to kind of pick out my own fabric and just kind of design my own diaper bag. Fabrics it calls for is cotton types, and calicos. And I actually have a fabric picked out. When I finally get around to getting that fabric, then I will definitely make the diaper bag and the cart cover up. I don't see myself making the changing pad just because I already have a changing pad and I barely use that any time anyway. They're not being changed in the car too often. So I do want to share what I'm wearing today. I actually made This dress, it's from New Look S0943, and I made version D. I made the flounce cold shoulder sleeve and the center tie. It does call for a zipper. Let's see, how long is this zipper? It did call for a 22-inch zipper, and I did sew that in. Although I wasn't the best at sewing zippers back then, because I made this dress, I want to say 6 years ago. I actually wore this dress to my very first baby shower. I was 5 months at the time of the baby shower, and I figured I should try it on again, and it still fits at 8 months, so that's a win. But I'll insert some video clips or some photos of the full length of the dress. Again, this didn't necessarily need a zipper. Even when I put it on today, I didn't need to use it. Just don't judge me too harshly on the actual stitching of the zipper, because again, I wasn't the greatest at zippers back then. Anyways, I didn't see this pattern in their catalog or in the drawers, but they do have a version very similar. They don't have the exact same sleeves, but it kind of has the same body style. It kind of has the same shift dress style, and I'll throw up a picture of the one that they do offer right now that is kind of similar, but unfortunately this one they don't have anymore unless you can find it on Etsy or eBay or Amazon. You can probably, if you watched my Valentine's Day dress kind of fiasco video, well, it was just a struggle bus garment. But anyways, I did take the sleeves from this pattern for that dress, so if it looks familiar, that's why. But yeah, I was definitely inspired by the blue. I made it out of a chambray that has kind of textured diamond design throughout. I really enjoy this fabric. It's really light, it has a great design, and I think I should just wear this dress more often. I really like it. But anyways, I just thought I would share what I'm wearing today. Okay, that's all the patterns I have today. It was quite a lot, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like this video, please hit like and give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, The Sewing Parlor, and if you want to know when I upload videos, it's kind of a week to every other week kind of schedule, just because I'm super busy with the kids and about to give birth. Please hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I do upload my next video. And thank you for hanging out with me today. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. I certainly appreciate it. Again, my name is Jacqueline, and this is The Sewing Parlor, and I hope you all have a very blessed day. Until I sew again, bye-bye. Tart. Being 5 foot